All vehicles today that are produced today are connected, and I think what they can bring is many things. And they're essentially highly sensorized machines now, and that clearly brings a lot to the driver in terms of the infotainment system. But what that means is that they can talk to each other, and they can also talk to infrastructure. So vehicle to infrastructure, vehicle to vehicle technology is well developed. What that can bring in terms of safety is really that the vehicles can communicate with each other to tell each other things that the driver doesn't have to make a decision and tell themselves. So the vehicle is spotting danger ahead of time. The vehicle might be alerting another vehicle to its presence, similarly with buildings and being able to eventually make decisions. But that's kind of connected going into autonomous, when the machine is able to make a certain decision based on the scenario. What it brings in terms of safety is taking the incredible responsibility that driving has, and this is just one example of what it can bring. Drivers have a huge responsibility to themselves, the vehicle, other vehicles, pedestrians, as well as the infrastructure that they're driving through. There's actually a lot to take in. If you think about the task of driving, it's a huge task really that's become normalised. And what what a lot of connected services and autonomous services do is just bring that back in terms of what the driver has to take care of. Of course, full autonomous systems take that completely away, and the driver can simply exist in no longer be a driver, but exist in the vehicle. I think if we think about a city and we think about city streets, what we need to happen is the technological development of connected systems and autonomous systems need to happen in partnership with the existing city infrastructure. So it's kind of no good the technological track going off as it is and things becoming, hyper connected and we can have fully autonomous systems that, cars that drive themselves. If that's not developed with the built environment in mind, what you get is two different worlds that could collide at various points. So I think from a safety perspective, it's very important to understand how those systems can interact with the built environment and what value that brings to the city.